We need keys. We actually only need one queen key in the game, provided you can do this run to this town, which is called Victim, which seems appropriate for Faxanadu. But we need 4 king keys. Kinky. So we need, let me think. 1 to get into the next dungeon. 1 to get through the area after the next dungeon. 1 to backtrack in the next area, and then 1 to undo the backtrack from the next area. Was that 3? That was 2. That was 3. Yeah, so we're going to be full up here. Should we see how much treatment costs here? Because we actually don't need money for anything else, really. Oh, there's a hospital. There it is. We will be spending more money later in the game, but... Oh, you know what? Here's what we're going to do, actually. We're going to equip this key. That will allow us to purchase... Because now we should have an empty slot on the item screen. We can purchase another red potion. Because them's going to get real expensive later in the game. And then we'll just buy meef. Because there's no way meef's going to cost 960 golds. Yeah, 250. We can buy a couple of meefs here. Buy 1 more, fill up the magic meter, and that'll put the health meter at a decent spot too. Okay. I think we will need to get 1 more king key. I think you need to use 5 over the course of the game, but this is all we can hold for now. But by the time we need another one... we'll have the inventory space for it. Yes, these are bread monsters. Excellent. Because it's a long walk, but there's a lot of these bread monsters around, which is nice. You're a bread monster too, actually, I think. Yes, he is. Lots of bread monsters in this area. Very few bread monsters in the first few areas of the Mists. But you kind of see what I mean, how they're still using monsters from the early game even now. And they're still kind of challenging. Like, these wizards, they're going to use those guys all the way through the end of the game. And they're always going to be kind of a pain in the butt, but there's so much bread in this area, we can just be nice and leisurely about exploring it. I think we have to go all the way around. There's a ladder up that way, but I think it just leads to a dead end. Oh, this one might too, come to think. Okay, let's let him fall. Let's go down. There you go, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Because there's another little dead-end dungeon. No, this is where we need to go, actually. This is it. You know, we're going to let him go over here and then kill him on this side. And take his bread. Why all these monsters have bread, I don't know. There's a little dead-end dungeon down there. Like, you need, I think, a king key to open the door. And there's nothing in there. There's nothing useful in there. There is a dungeon somewhere around here. Did he just hit me through the wall? Jerk. I can do the same thing, though. It gives you a thing that's supposed to increase attack power, but it's bugged and it decreases your attack power because why wouldn't it? These are the Tambourine Men. The Tambourine Men cast a magic spell that damage you from anywhere you're standing on the screen. It's completely unfair. Oh, there's poison. I don't want to touch poison. And it's not going to go away. So we actually... You know what? If I leave the screen and come back, Tambourine Man's going to come back too. Ah, we killed him quickly, though. Very good. Very good so far. We can take bread right here, though. When he comes back... Just be patient. Bread comes to those who wait. Delicious. And I think there are wing boots on this screen here, up on that platform if you kill the frogmen. But we've got an extra pair of wing boots. We're already good on wing boots. This is the Mummy Man. The Mummy Man is a really good jumper. And that's all I had to say about the Mummy Man. I guess we're going to call that guy a bread squid. Would be apropos. Alright, Mummy Man. Take your pound of flesh. Or take 2 pounds, I guess. I guess 3 pounds. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I guess that? Yeah. That was grotesque. We're going to make it, though. Get in here. Okay. I still have an elixir. Oh, those guys just jump over you if you let them. That's fine. That's all good. Should I use the red potion here? And save... I'm going to use the potion here and save the elixir. And then these monsters here, we're going to farm for a minute. Remember him? Remember that Dragon Man? Yeah, don't worry. We don't need him for anything. We get them stacked up. And then... what side do I want to do this on? Over here, maybe? But yeah, you stack them up like that, and we're going to kill them in this fashion. Is pretty safe, over and over again, for reasons that will become apparent. I don't remember where I learned about this particular potion. I think I must have read it in Nintendo Power or something. But eventually they're going to drop ointment on this screen, which you don't even have to rub on yourself or drink it or anything. It's just, as long as you're holding it, you are free from injury. We're also going to get our wing boots ready, because you can skip a lot of this dungeon, man, if you... you want to use some wing boots, which I do. Just go right through him. And right through these guys. And right through here. So we can go along the bottom instead of along the top, because we are free from injury because of the ointment. Pop the wing boots. Up over this ledge here. And then this guy, this giant monkey skull fisting creature, is pretty much free as long as we don't move from this spot. I hope I didn't throw off my mojo. Oh, almost. Look, he will actually climb up into your little space and knock you back off if you're not careful. And sometimes that wing boots message, I think in one of my text plays, actually, the wing boots message popped up. The power of the wing boots is in New Jersey, or whatever it says. And threw off my game. My sword didn't come out correctly. And that didn't end well for me. But now we've got to come back through this dragon here. Oh, can I kill this guy from here? No. We can kill him back here, though. This walking table monstrosity. Wonderful. Dragon Man time. This is probably where we're going to spend the other elixir. Wow. I'm like blown away that we still have the elixir. That's amazing to me. That's wonderful and amazing. because we've been using a lot of potion, though. Like, it's not really a mystery why I have elixir. I've been prioritizing using potion, which may not be the smartest thing in the world, but now that we have the black onyx, we can leave here again. Probably die here. Is he stuck? No, he's not stuck. Why would I think he was stuck? Let's not play around with this mummy man. Let's get him done. Like, it still only takes 4 shots to kill the mummy man there. Oh, don't climb the ladder. What are you doing? I was thinking about throwing a fireball at this monster, not realizing that I was standing in front of a ladder. And it's Castlevania, you gotta hit up to use your magic spells. So you can't do it safely in front of a ladder. Let's get past these guys. Let's take this bread here. I know it's not the most exciting screen in the world. It actually is. It's so exciting. Oh. Well, you know what? I'm fine, actually. I'm fine down here. We do have to go around one more lap, but... we get a chance to get some extra bread. I guess you could use wing boots there to skip most of this trip. How many wing boots do I have? 2, and I'm going to need 2, I think. Actually, I think I only need 1, but I'd rather have 2 than 1. You know what I mean? Give him just a chance to fill up the life without using any elixir or any potion or... any prayers to ancient forgotten gods. But now that we have the black onyx, there's another man who will give us another special key, which I guess you can get multiples of if you screw it up the way you can with the Joker key. Oh, we want to go up this way. Up that way is just the crap tower. There's a couple side dungeons in this area. One of them has the bugged ring that doesn't work, and one of them has just literally nothing. Give me some bread. That was a risky jump, believe it or not. I almost didn't make that jump. So, kill the Tambourine Man. We can go in here now. And because we have the black onyx from the Mist Dungeon... this guy's a racist. He's talking about some crazy dwarves or whatever. Alright, key A. Which we can't equip in here. We can equip out here. And get through the door before Tambourine Man there busts a move. And here we are in the branches. The third world of the game, and I'm almost certainly going to get lost in the branches. Here's the fun thing about branches. Let me check my notes here. Let me think. Let me think. I gotta think. Okay, so there's 2 towns in the branches. There's one in this area of the branches. And then... there's one in the second area of the branches. The 2 areas of the branches are split by a king door. You need the K key to get through. The king key. Here's the fun bit. This first town, the earlier place, you cannot buy K keys. They don't sell them. They only sell them in the second place. Here's what this means. You know what? I'm going to fight this guy and eventually get ointment, I think. Let's do that. Here's what this means. If you're in this section of the branches and you're out of king keys, you can't buy them in this section to move on. You have to go all the way back to the town in the mists to buy them. I probably spent as much health fighting that creature as I was ever going to save getting this ointment. So yeah, if you're stuck in this area of the branches and you don't have a K key, you've got to go back into the mists to buy it, which means doing the whole thing with the ace key again, and it's just a whole mess. I think we need to go left first, then right. I might actually farm this guy for bread. Yeah, before we move on. Also, the bread ghosts from the tree trunks are back. In case you missed those guys at all. Delicious. Okay, we can go now. Because they both have a little bit of bread for me, too. That snake just got off my ladder. He just vacated the premises. What a nice boy. Oh, I forgot I had ointment. I spent all that time getting ointment. I forgot I had it. I was playing like I didn't have it. Okay, so we're going to need one king key here. Look at all these bread monsters. Very, very nice. Ooh, goblins, though, are not very nice. Now we've got this guy, and we don't have a nice place to stand. What am I going to do here? Do I wait for him to go over me once? I want him to go over to the other side of the room over there. I do have an elixir, so I can kind of play this. Oh, there is my elixir. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I got red potion. That's a key. Oh, no. I equipped the key, not the potion. Look where we are. Oh, I've got to buy two... No, just one more key. Because we don't have to go in the dungeon again. But we lose part of our money. Okay, we don't actually lose part of our money. I know we had more money than that when we died, but we actually don't lose part of our money. What happens is... there's experience levels in this game. You see I've got 12,500 experience. Your experience level determines two things. One, the higher your experience level... I don't even know what my level is at the moment. I guess we could check. We're a sword man right now. And actually, we might get a new level if we talk to this guy again. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, there's my mantra. It's just a password in case. But yeah, we haven't experienced yet to be anything other than a sword man. Oh, you know, no, that makes sense, because I died. It resets your experience to the level it was at where you died. But yeah, the first thing experience level does is determines how little time you have with wing boots. The higher level you are, the less time it gives you. And the other thing it does is... higher your experience level, the more gold you start with when you die and have to restart. So, we have 3 king keys now. This will get me into the area with the helmet. This gets me to the next town. This gets me back from the next town. I'm going to need 1 more key on top of this. We need 5 total. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have enough to get to the town that sells keys, is what I'm worried about predominantly at the moment. I am going to have to worry about killing this boss up here, though. There's a good way to get him locked down against the wall, but because I didn't do a test play, I'm super rusty. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Life is miserable. I guess life isn't miserable. Just, we're all miserable in Faxanadu. I'm miserable playing this game for the 9,000th time this month. You guys are miserable watching my failure at it.
Shoutouts to Eddie for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.